Hey guys, welcome back. I have a question about Dragon Age 2. A lot of people say the combat gets a lot more action-based in Dragon Age 2. How about the equipment and item system? Like, I really loved... Like, does it get closer to Mass Effect? Because I loved Mass Effect. All you had to do in terms of item wrangling was the weapon, I guess, and the armor, right? And you could add attachments to your gun. But there wasn't a lot of like small, tiny management of your inventory. Like there weren't a ton of items, so you weren't spending hours in the menu figuring out the best optimal loadout for your team. It was more like, you know, you're getting into the action, getting into combat. The equipment and item system is overly simplified. I guess that means that you didn't like it. But how close is it to like Mass Effect? Is it as simple as Mass Effect or still more complicated than Mass Effect?
Twisted creatures.
Horror as I rip you apart!
Music! Time to dance!
Shit. No, don't do that. Shit.
I'm done with you.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off the back?
Time to get messy.
I'll get on.
Here comes Harvard!
Sadly, I can say that like I am not missing Liliana in the party. Like she was definitely the weakest link. There was just I'm not missing the buffs at all. Like I'm noticing no difference in the team's resilience, especially compared to the healing ability that Wynn is applying right now. Which I will reiterate, kinda sucks, because I thought Liliana is far more entertaining than Wynn as a character. And not just because I want Cinderella to sex J her. Okay, nothing around here.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
he rushing Win?
Now's better than later. Going to bed.
Wow. Nice. I guess that was a boss battle? You don't see that a lot there. Piercing Strike is something I haven't been using with Cinderella, and its cooldown is like instantaneous, right?
Of course. Of course.
Is it a status thing? It's a status. That's why it was cooling down. I thought it was like an ability for a second there. A remarkable ruby. I think I will give that to Shale.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Are you fucking kidding me? A remarkable ruby, that's his fucking response? I thought he loved gemstones.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, what are you thinking, honestly?
You think that's a good idea?
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name, Shale of House Kadash. Just as Karadin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me.
We did it.
Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Do you remember starring in the Golden Girls, Shale? It'll come back. So that's it. Do I head back to Honolith? Why does it keep glowing down there? Why that happen?
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait.
It means the archdemon is a
Did you hear that?
Saruman ripoff. Uh-oh, it's about to get real loud in the studio, guys. It's garbage day. Uh-oh. Attack in the camp, eh?
I'll get on it. Let me see some blood. Sounds better than later.
It's cool to see the whole party all working together like this. This is what the whole game should be. It should be your entire party just running around, swathing through enemies.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Place him next, Darkborn tax collectors.
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush?
I'm here for you.
So nobody has anything to say about what just happened. Okay. See you later then, everybody.
Yes.
Let's go without Shale for once. See what this is like. Just all brute strength and a healer. I mean, Shale is brute strength too, but he's complicated brute strength. He's like, I don't know. So anyways, what is left in the game? Is it just, like, the only place I haven't been? So I'm in the final chapter right now, right? I'm going to Denerim. There ain't nothing left after that. It's the only thing left on the map. Oh, you guys want me to go defeat Morgan's mother? Alright. Let's go beat the shit out of Flemeth. Did I already save? I forgot.
Yes.
How do I get there again? East, Werewolf, Elven Tombs, Dalish Camp, Ostagar, Flemeth's Hut. I'm coming for you, Flemeth. Uh-oh. Something's happening on the way.
Bet you I can fill it in 2 boils. I know how desperate you are, you're pathetic!
Where now?
Let's earthquake this bitch. We're all tough, we can take it. These wolves can't. Can we? I can take it, I'm indomitable. I think Chindarella is the only one who can stand the earthquake, because I'm indomitable. Flemeth killed herself doing it. Did the earthquake strategy work? besides killing the woman who cast the earthquake?
Yes.
So what does willpower do? Determination? Meh. Yeah, you should craft more shit too. And I don't know. I don't think I'll use that ability. There's nothing in here I want to give her. Flaming weapons? Which is the best place to go down? Electricity path, frost path, or flame path with her? Not that it matters, I'm almost near the end of the game anyways. Anybody? I'll do winter's grass. I'm gonna go down winter. I think you need to get stronger, dude. Herbalism, survival, trap making, stealing. Done. Warning, wolves in this area. Thanks. Fucking warnings I could have used 5 minutes ago. Flemeth's hut. Come at me, Flemeth, bro.
Change your mind already? I change knickers less quickly. It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well.
Thank the ancestors. Another minute of her cackling and I'd be heaving up breakfast.
Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
She's not earning it, though. I'm doing her battles for her. God damn it.
Now that's a big lizard. Kill it!
Watch out. Uh-oh, I'm running out of battery. Keep healing me, bitch. Come on. I'm gonna need some lyrium for you if you're... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we're doing better than the last time we were here.
I shall do so.
Can I get you a get off my back?
Back here, asshole.
I'll get on you. Watch in horror as I rip you apart! Now it's better than later. Alright, alright.
Keep healing, you... Come on.
Is it time to kill something? Got it. Alright, alright. Got it.
Back here.
Now's better than later.
Don't pay attention to her. She's our healer.
Ready.
Alright, let's give you another fucking lyrium potion. She runs out of magic so fast. Like, a healer might be free health, but you still gotta use potions to keep her up, right?
No one's getting out alive.
Where now?
Alright, little buddy. Have yourself a Mayberry Crunch.
Is it time to kill something? Now's better than later.
Have another Mayberry Crunch, little buddy.
What is your command? They won't know what hit them. You'll get no mercy from me!
Did we win? Yeah, fuck you, Flemeth. My neighbors are confused. Sounds like the boy had a cold. What do I get? Potent lyrium and Flemeth's key. That battle did Dragon on. It was Dragon on. I don't know. You did it better, chat. Flemeth's Grimoire. Smells of herbs and wood smoke. Intricate stitching on the cover marks the leafless tree, strangely ominous in its stark appearance. And robes of possession. Only Morrigan can wear this.
It is done.
Alright, let's go see what Morrigan thinks of all this. Where the hell is she? Hey Morrigan, I almost died for you. What's up?
What do you wish of me?
I fucking killed... What the hell?
If you must.
What the fuck? There.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all.
Oh, don't do
My
backflips
thanks
of
for
joy.
retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
That's it.
What do you wish of me?
That was a lame reward. I killed an old woman for you. Do you know how many girls I've done that for? Like 3 in my entire life.
What have you there?
There,
A
I have
mirror?
everything I have.
You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
Don't be ridiculous, it's a gift.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
You could have at least shown me your boobs. Get creative, Morrigan, come on.
I await your command.
If I were a girl and I ever got a gift, I'd be flashing every time. That way, nobody can ever hold anything on me. We'd always be even. You give me something, we're even, fuck you. I'll never have to give you a gift back. Every birthday, basically just go topless. I should have been a girl. So, life in the woods must have been lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back? And they seem normal to you? Did they speak back? That sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be.
Crowley.
I snuck up behind her
Say
and
goodbye
stole
to
a hand
these.
mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
Oh, you mean the mirror I gave you? I was supposed to find this out way before I actually gave it to you. I see.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. And a foolish one. Beauty and love are fleeting. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, I find myself at times...
Right. It doesn't take much to get her to like you,
I await
actually.
your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Wow, she loves me now.
Possibly.
Doesn't
if
take
I had
much
the
in this
desire
game. I
to.
feel like it was way more challenging in
I do
Mass
not.
Effect to get people to like you.
Perhaps you should dispense with your threats. I will pass on my mother's knowledge if and when it suits me.
Whoops.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to... What is it you asked? For many years, in time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond. I was unfamiliar with so much. I think only... He pointed and gasped and the point, not that I did not have
Oh my
trouble.
god.
Dude, there were... I still do not understand it. Yeah, well...
I'm just, really, really bored by her character. Just so bored by her stories. I can't do it. I love Shale's stories. Liliana's are okay. I don't know. We all have our tastes, and I just find Morgan's stories just to be, like, her backstory to be really kind of plain. Is a shape-shifting orphan who was raised by a witch a plain backstory? Not really. But for some reason, it just ends up being uninteresting to me.
Yes. I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you...
Alright. Easy come, easy go, yeah. So anyways, I actually, such is the nature of Lonesomes, I think I'm going to end this early. I'm actually getting a little bit tired. I thought that I had more energy in me when I started this. But I'm feeling a little bit sleepy and I don't want to get into a grumpy mood. But I have to admit, like, you know, I've always, like, I feel like I felt this way with Mass Effect as well. It's hard, I find it hard to really get into the story of BioWare games because it requires you as a player to be so active in the unveiling of the story. Like, you have to be like this detective that's going out and asking everybody a million fucking questions to understand their story. I like games where the story just slowly unfolds itself. Like, one of my favorite things is, you know, travel banter, such as in Grand Theft Auto, where you're driving along and the characters just start talking to each other and you're just preoccupied with driving, you know, making your way across the city, and you're listening. And you don't have to, like, you know, go through a bunch of dialogue trees. It's just... maybe it's not my thing. Which is funny because I really enjoy the dialogue trees of, like, a Phoenix Wright game. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because with a Phoenix Wright game, you know that you're getting somewhere with it, maybe. But with Dragon Age, you don't know if you're just listening to a bunch of flavor or if you're listening to something that's actually progressing the plot. Yeah, I don't know how to really get my head around it. I don't dislike the game, clearly. I keep on playing it. I'm interested in where it's going. And I do wish to finish it off, especially since I've gone this far in. But I don't love it. Like, I don't love it. I like it. It's okay. I really do tend to at times hate it for certain reasons. Its crashes, long loading times, derpy AI, dated graphics and battle system, unrewarding feeling combat. I still think the combat doesn't feel satisfying. It doesn't have a real visceral or like tactical feel. It feels kind of floaty and like not hands-on. Yeah, if I had to like change the game, or any BioWare game, I suppose, I think that all character backstories should be done while dungeon exploring, you know? Like while walking around the dungeon. That banter that we've seen between Liliana and Shale, and between Liliana and Hank. I like that, and I wish that that was basically the only way you saw their story unfold. So like, the protagonist stays silent and just is listening to his party members talk about their stories with each other. It might seem a little awkward when a fight interrupts that or something, but they could do it just the same way as in Grand Theft Auto, where if you crash into something, the character goes, "Whoa!" and stops talking, and then once you've gotten back on the road, they go anyways and continue their story. I know that would get rid of the dialogue tree choices, and that's like, you know, pivotal to the whole game and the franchise, is the dialogue trees and fleshing out the characters with your decisions like that. I don't know. But yeah, Joel Cool Maverick, that's exactly what I think. I just think that 20 questions or more in some instances feels awkward. It feels... Man, a lot of sirens today. You know, I think another way that it could be better is if the questions didn't queue up, like, as soon as you have a new character, that they don't have, you know, 100 questions that you can unlock. It should be, you know, every battle that you go on. And I feel like Mass Effect did this a little bit, didn't it? Every new mission you go on, you come back, and they have a couple new things to say. I think that the problem that I'm noticing in this is that as soon as they're added to your party, you have an essay to get through if you want to learn about the character. Whereas in Mass Effect, the Mass Effect series, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I know at least the later one, like 3 and 2, I think. You went back to the ship and they always had like 1 or 2 new things to say, but they didn't have like a million things to say from the beginning. And once you were done getting through them, they didn't have anything to say for like the rest of the game. And that's what seems like it's going on here for most of the characters. Once you've finished, they're done. And that kind of sucks, because yeah, it makes, for guys like me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are like this too, and OCD is a term that people throw around, and it's kind of disrespectful to people who truly have OCD, but for lack of a better word, I get really completionist, and I'm all about doing things, you know, in order. And even though I know that I could leave camp, like ask a couple questions, leave camp, come back, ask a couple more questions, you know, I could do that myself. If the game isn't doing it, I could do it. I could force the game to be like that. But I'm not like that. Once I'm in like once I'm doing something, I need to finish it. I need to exhaust all the possibilities before I move on. That's just how, I don't know, I think a lot of gamers are like that too. Like, they just grew up like that, being very methodical. It does something weird in my head when I leave a situation without doing every last possible thing. So anyways, just trying to communicate to you guys my opinions, or like what I feel about the game honestly, so that you know where I stand on it, or why I might not look like I completely love the thing like some of you apparently do. Also, that cheese is the ugliest cheese I've ever seen. And that's the final straw right there. Worst cheese ever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll stream another show some other time when I'm not tired. I'm thinking about doing a Diablo show soon. I don't know if it'll be today, but I wouldn't mind finally jumping into Diablo 3. See you guys.